Alright, welcome to this tutorial on how to use Prezi. For this demonstration, I just went ahead and made us a Prezi. We could discuss and talk about the steps of using it. As you can see, when I double click the screen, it taps in on our title, all about Prezi. So you need a title to start your presentation. You can see I've added graphics as well. Go throughout the presentation, you can see some things that you can do. So you're thinking, what is it? Well, it's a canvas for building and presenting information. It's ideal for educators to convey information to students. It's very interactive. Students can go back and forth to areas that they need to revisit. It's more of a 3D experience instead of just a regular 2D experience. What's so great about it? Well, what makes it different from other presentation platforms? Well, let's take a look at this. Well, first of all, it's an interactive presentation, as I mentioned before. This will keep your audience more engaged and motivated to learn. And in turn, that motivation and that engagement will improve their test scores and their retention of information. Collaborative environment also is another plus to Prezi. You can allow others to have access to a presentation and work on it from anywhere since it's cloud-based. So you don't have to worry about saving it to a disk or a thumb drive or anything like that. It's all it's cloud-based, so you and your coworkers can all edit this presentation if it's a group project, and then the final finished product can produce. Where do I start? Well, you need to go to Prezi.com. Click Get Started, create a free public account. There are some paid accounts, so pay attention to that. You don't want to click paid account. But it's important to remember you can always upgrade your membership to later to gain access to premium features as you learn Prezi and get more comfortable with using it. What do I do first? Well, what you need to do is you'll click New Prezi, and you'll see a box like this come up where you'll see the little plus and the little paper New Prezi. Click that first. Then once you do that, you're going to see choose your template come up. And there's all kinds of different templates you can choose for your presentation. So go ahead and select one of those. Next, you want to edit your canvas. The canvas is simply your workspace. Use the zoom button or mouse cursor to move around the canvas. Okay, so if I want to double click in on something with my mouse cursor, I'm going to do that. And there's also a zoom button as well that you can manipulate. Then what you want to do next is insert frames to make your ideas. As you can see in this shot, the circular shape that I have this picture is my frame. I've chosen a circle. You can also do brackets or rectangles or make an invisible frame for yourself. And also, if you notice, you can insert some images as well, and we'll get to that in just a minute. To add text, you want to double click the canvas with your cursor, and you'll notice when you do that, you should see this box come up here, where you can pick the style font you want, the size, the color, bold, italics, for example, if you want bullets, what justification you want on it, etc. Then you want to select your theme, and you'll notice here that there's several you can choose from. Clear, fresh, space, night. Whatever you've chosen for your template, you can kind of tweak the colors to make it suit your presentation. You're also able to edit your theme by changing the colors or by adding your own image as a background. So you're not necessarily limited to what's on Prezi's database. You can also have the option to upload an image of your own. Next, you want to insert your media. And when you insert your media, you're going to have the option, you'll see right here it says Insert. You're going to click that Insert button. And when you do, you're going to get your options to come up and pick what media you want. Then you want to edit paths. This is the most important part. This will determine the flow of your presentation. So you go to the left side of your canvas, and you're going to click Edit Path as you see here. Then what you want to do is rearrange any thumbnails to the order that you like. And then you click any of the thumbnails to go to that specific point in the presentation. And you can actually zoom around your Prezi using that sidebar. You can actually reorder your thumbnails as needed if you've got some information out of order. And you can also have the chance to click any media on your Prezi to zoom in on as well. The last thing we want to talk about is sharing your Prezi. Once you're finished getting it all together and getting your presentation the way you want, you have the option to share it. So you'll find this button at the top of the bar. Share Prezi, present remotely. You can share on Facebook. You can even download it as a PDF or as a portable Prezi as well. So that's important to remember. And then you can also preview what it's going to look like by hitting the present button up here. All done. I hope you enjoy Prezi, as it's a great presentation tool to utilize in the classroom.